Before we start this video, you might want to grab a snack.
You're going to be extremely hungry by the time we get done. Welcome back, Wanderers. That's right, today's video is all about food. And before we dig in, if you haven't as of yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell to get notifications every time we release an episode. You're not going to want to miss any of this.
All right, let's get to the food.
As some of you already know, we were recently back in our hometown of Raleigh, North Carolina, which happens to be an amazing food city.
In fact, it was recently listed on Zagat's list of the most exciting food cities in the U.S. and came in at number 12.
So here, in no particular order, are 8 places that we absolutely love to eat at when in Raleigh.
All right, so the first place on our list is Cookout. Now we know that Cookout is now available in like 10 different states, but it started in Greensboro, North Carolina.
We've actually been out west for a long time, and this is one of the first things that we were craving as soon as we crossed into North Carolina.
So out west they have In-N-Out, and I think that Cookout rivals In-N-Out any day of the week.
So they also have 40 different flavors of shakes. They also have seasonal shakes. If it's Christmas time, you can get yourself an eggnog shake. If it's a summertime, you can get yourself a watermelon milkshake.
Yeah, so definitely try the shakes and get yourself a Cookout tray. You can get it like with a burger or a barbecue sandwich, and it comes with 2 sides. And the amazing thing is,
you can even get a corn dog as a side.
So get you a Cookout tray and get you a corn dog as your side. So
next on our list is Mami Norris.
Mami Nora's is probably one of my absolute favorite places to eat in Raleigh. It is Peruvian style chicken that they use making charcoal in ovens that they actually got from Peru.
Now, my favorite dish is actually a steak dish. It's strips of steak over a bed of French fries with various vegetables on top. Absolutely love it. It's delicious.
It's called lomo saltado. And then I absolutely love the arroz chofa. It is so good. They have this cilantro vinaigrette dressing that I love to pour over it. It's actually for the salad, but it tastes amazing over the chofa itself. And don't forget to get some tostones because they are just amazing there as well. Next on our list is a fast food place called Guasaca. It's actually a Venezuelan American style restaurant, and they make arepas.
So arepa actually means daily bread. It's a soft kind of corn bread that they split in half and fill with your choice of meats and toppings.
Yeah, so the great thing about this restaurant is everything is made in-house, nothing is processed or pre-made. It's super fresh and delicious. I happen to absolutely love their avocado chicken arepa.
And I love steak.
Jed likes steak a lot. And the machada. The machada is good too, so give that a try.
Next up is a restaurant called the Cowfish. The Cowfish is actually a sushi hamburger fusion restaurant.
So the very first location was started in Charlotte, North Carolina, but Raleigh was the second place to get a location, and we are very happy that they did.
So the inside of this restaurant is really awesome. At the centerpiece, they have a ginormous aquarium that was actually featured and made by the guys on the show Tanked, if any of you remember that. They have artwork on the walls that also make fun of other fast food restaurants, even though Cowfish isn't really a fast food restaurant. And they also have voices that play in the bathrooms.
Yes, make sure you go hear the voices.
In the bathroom.
Yes. We love the food here. The crab rangoon dip is probably one of our absolute favorites. They give you these wonton chips with this spicy Thai chili sauce on them that you dip in the dip, and it is amazing.
So the other thing that they're known for is their burgushi, which is sushi or burgers using sushi ingredients or hamburger ingredients.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. So some of them are like sandwiches, some of them are like sushi rolls. It's cool stuff.
It's interesting, it's fun to eat, and it's delicious.
Up next is a restaurant called Seoul 116. It is a Korean fusion restaurant. And we absolutely love Korean food, and this place is really cool because it kind of does it tapas style.
So, as you can tell, we have a thing for fusion restaurants, especially Asian fusion restaurants. They actually have one of my favorite beers. I haven't had it in many years. It's actually called Anbai Plum.
Anbai Plum by Hitachi no Nest.
So I had it once before, never thought I would find it again. They actually serve it, it's delicious. If you stop by this restaurant and they have it, definitely get you one.
They also have these little drinks. They're called soju capris. They come, like, if you were, I don't know if you ever had them when you were a kid, but the little Capri Sun little bags, they're kind of like that, but for adults.
And they light up.
And they light up, and they're delicious. So since this is a tapas style-ish restaurant, and we went with a couple friends, we had the opportunity to try several different things off of the menu, such as we had the spicy tuna tart,
the bulgogi sliders,
which were absolutely amazingly delicious. I could have
super delicious, yeah.
eaten just like a whole big one of those myself. So
pork belly. The another dish that really stood out was the fire chicken and cheese. So it's just it's exactly what it sounds like. It's spicy chicken
and cheese.
And
then the other thing we had was the shrimp pancake. You can't, in my opinion, if you go to a Korean place, you have to have a pancake of some sort, because I absolutely love them.
The next restaurant is, surprise, yet another fusion restaurant. Hosea Nuns is actually a Mexican / Southern American fusion restaurant.
Fusion.
So we were actually there on a Sunday for their brunch menu. I had they served chips and salsa. Their chips and salsa was delicious. I had the primo burrito with steak, big surprise.
And I had something called the Hibarito plantain, which was basically plantain as your bread and full of steak and veggies, and it was delicious.
Our friend also ordered the same burrito that I did, and we had another friend who ordered the omelet with chorizo. It was actually a vegetarian omelet
plus chorizo.
So it's not vegetarian.
No, not at all. One of the next places we visited was City Market Sushi. That is like kind of in the City Market area of downtown, near Moore Square.
So this one is actually not a fusion restaurant. They serve sushi.
Amazing sushi at that. We used to go to a different restaurant when we were back home all the time, and this is a newer restaurant, and we were suggested it by some friends, and it was just really good sushi. The two of us ordered 4 different rolls that we tried. I can't remember the name of all of them. One was like a panko scallop, and then
we had the black tiger roll,
and then 2 others. I can't remember. It was good.
They were delicious. Yes, I don't think you'd go wrong ordering anything on there unless there's an ingredient that you don't like. Then don't order that one.
And we didn't get one of these, but another thing they have is really nice looking bento style boxes that looked really delicious. So if you're there at lunch, a bento box could be a cool way to try a lot of what they have to offer.
So last but certainly not least was the Morgan Street Food Hall. So Morgan Street Food Hall is not a single restaurant, but it's a bunch of small restaurants packed inside of a food hall.
So these are all local restaurants and eateries, and everything that we tried there was absolutely amazing. It's a great place to go hang out with friends or family, especially if everybody wants something a little different for dinner or lunch.
So we tried a bunch of different stuff. We tried fish and chips from Oak City Fish and Chips.
Yeah, empanadas from Make Us Empanadas.
Tacos from Wicked Taco.
And then for dessert, we had the ice cream rolls from Raleigh Rolls. But there are lots of other amazing restaurants there that we really wish that we had the room for, like Curry in a Hurry. What was the burger bar? Cow Bar.
The Cow Bar.
The Cow Bar looked amazing.
The Lobster Roll place.
Oh yeah, Cousin's Maine Lobster.
So lots of different restaurants in there. There's a pizza place as well. I forget the name of it, but
a ramen place called The Broth.
It's a place that you can go to many times and not eat the same thing twice.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. But I think that wraps up this video for today. That is our 8th and final place to eat in Raleigh. Don't let that keep you from exploring, though, because Raleigh's food scene is absolutely amazing.
So many good restaurants.
And so many good things to eat. But if you liked this video or found it helpful, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments what you thought about some of these restaurants, and what is your favorite restaurant in Raleigh, or is there a place that you've heard of there that you really want to try? We're open to suggestions, and we'd love to try some of these other restaurants when we get back to Raleigh next time.
So that's going to do it for now, and until next time, stay wonderful.